Support for Living Culture is provided in part by Fitz Seafoods, Airlie Winery, and by Work Unlimited. As we reach the end of summer, let's take a look at the sustainable community gardening effort led by Marion-Polk Food Share. Food Share is just one of 20 regional food banks in Oregon. Their mission? To end hunger in Marion and Polk counties. Project manager Jordan Blake orchestrates a network of 30 community gardens. We meet with Jordan to discuss this year's development of the gardening program.
I would have to call it the Year of the Garden, in that all across the country and even all across the world, people are seeing the need and the desire to get back into the garden, to take that garden and bring it into the kitchen and to see this full circle of community and food and production and optimism all collaborated together to bring about change, to bring about healthfulness and community prosperity. The neat thing this year is that we've expanded tremendously with the number of gardens, with the number of partners, and that has brought in just a beautiful diversity and mix of ideas and solutions to the hunger and nutritional needs of our community.
And part of that is to try to increase the ability for people to grow their own food in their own little garden spot, to teach people how to do that as well. Not everybody has a space for a garden, and having a community garden with a plot in there provides those people with that opportunity.
Most of these community gardens follow the same basic model. About half of the plots go to nearby families, while the other half is devoted to emergency food pantries. At the Oregon School for the Deaf, Jordan works with volunteers to gather raspberries and peppers for the food bank. This garden spans over an acre.
This food is grown primarily for the food share, and it will be harvested here today. It will be taken down to the food share where we will process it, get it ready for delivery, and we'll send it out usually that same day. It'll go out to one of our 83 area agency food pantry or meal sites or group homes, and that food will be then consumed as it will be a fresh commodity, and people will be using that.
Working at another garden site on 19th Street in Salem, Jordan collects the late season crops. After loading the harvest into a truck, he stops by the neighborhood food pantry to deliver the vegetables. On this day, the food pantry has had only a few visitors. Still, keeping the pantry stocked is a constant struggle.
We're back there where we're short. I talked to Katie this morning about getting a supplemental order next week to try to get ready for the next 2 weeks, the third and fourth weeks when we're really slamming. Yeah. And the first week this month we were busy too.
Back at the food share warehouse, Jordan deposits the remaining vegetables. It is here that the fresh produce is weighed, stored under refrigeration, and then delivered to another meal site within the next few days.
We've already started thinking about what it is that we're going to be doing over the winter. Definitely doing a lot of planning. We still have a lot of work to do. The plan is to put all of our gardens to bed. We're going to be offering up cover crop seed. We will also be expanding on and improving our area community gardens. It usually takes a good couple of years to get a community garden established, and we had a lot of first-time startup gardens this last year, and taking those gardens to the next level will be on our agenda. We have a lot to go, but we have gotten under our belt a pretty good season of growing. We have wonderful crops of different things coming in that we're producing. Working with kids and youth and families have been a wonderful experience all around. We're looking ahead to expanding our youth garden program this year. We're looking very much ahead to involving more schools, more churches, more community partners in the expansion and development of community gardens throughout the Willamette Valley. I feel like food and where it comes from is a powerful statement. I feel like it's a powerful starting point in a conversation about our overall health.
The aspect of having my friends, families, and neighbors be in need of food is unconscionable from my own perspective, that I need to be involved in doing something to help remedy the problem. I like Mother Teresa's statement, if you can't feed 100 people, feed one. And I want to continue that message out to our community, because if our community did that, we could actually work ourselves out of a job here at Marion-Polk Food Share, and that would be a fabulous thing. For people to be able to be self-sufficient, be able to have their own garden spaces, be able to feed their family with their own efforts, and not be fearful.
It's only right to focus on what is at the heart of how we survive and sustain ourselves. To focus on that in one of the most fertile areas of our planet here in the Mid-Willamette Valley, it only makes sense, and it is inspiring that we are able to move forward and learn and relearn the lessons of growing our own food and infusing ourselves with a culture of health, self-reliance, and sustainability.